Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. It is now 12:15, 12:15 in the afternoon, and I'm here in my flat in Rochester, Kent, Medway. The sun is shining and I've just been enjoying the plants on my balcony. I've just been seeing to my plants on my balcony. I've been watering my plants, tidying up bits and pieces, and I've just planted some red sunflowers into some pots. A few pots I got from Amazon, and I reused the pot that I had a plant in last year, and I've taken all the crap out of it and I've put some red sunflower seeds in it. I get satisfaction from the small things in life, which is seeing a plant grow from a seed into a beautiful plant. It's like watching a small caterpillar evolve into a beautiful butterfly. I get satisfaction and happiness from little things. Now, you don't have to go and flash cash about and show off to prove that you are somebody. If you're happy within your own skin and with yourself, you do not have to get validation from other people. Now, I am happy indoors by myself, sorting out things. Spring is coming, the sunshine's shining, and I'm sorting things out. I'm washing summer clothes, my t-shirt, shorts, lighter jacket, so that they're ready for when it does really get warm. It's not really warm to sunbathe in because it's still a bit chilly in places, but I don't need people to validate me. Now, my problem was taking notice of what other people was doing, and obviously if it's done right in front of your face, which something was, and I'm going to tell you about that in a moment, if it's done in front of your face, then you see it and feel it, but I can still control my reactions, if you know what I mean. I am a middle-aged woman. I live by myself. I have a few disabilities, and I am not dangerous. No. I'm quiet in where there's groups of people. I have a social phobia which I'm trying to overcome. So I've told you about gang stalking and people ganging up on you and doing these stupid scenarios, and they're really childish and silly because I'm not dangerous. I'm not going to start shouting. And whether what was done to me this morning was supposed to provoke a reaction, it didn't get one. I just smiled and I walked on. Or it was meant to hurt me in some way. So basically this morning, right, I took my chihuahua out for a walk after next door had taken their dog out. I went into the bin store. There's a mess in the bin store. There's cardboard boxes, like someone's torn open somebody's bin bag, and there's crap on the floor. And I just put my rubbish into the bin, walked out of the bin store, and I just walked across the road and I walked onto the field. There was a guy sorting his car out. I just walked past the guy. Then I walked onto the field, and there was like a lot of single men. Well, I don't know if they're single. What I'm saying, there was a lot of men on their own walking dogs, and two of them had quite large dogs and they were off lead, which is fair enough. If they're running around on the field, I'm not going to get cross. So I just stood back, let them walk on, and then I walked onto the field with Max, who is a tiny chihuahua, and I was enjoying the sunshine and the lovely atmosphere. It was nice. I didn't get cross. I didn't there was nothing to get cross over. There was a lot of people out on the field this morning because of the sunshine and the warmer weather. And I was on my own. I don't have a partner. I'm not married. I'm not in a relationship of any kind. I live by myself. And I'm quite happy that way. I was married for a long time. I got divorced and I've just decided, right, that's it. I'm happy on my own. Just get on with it. Right? So I'm just taking it slowly. Why should I hurry about? I've got all day. I'm not going to rush and run everywhere. I've hurt my knee, which it needs to rest and relax, not make it worse. I've got a doctor's appointment next month. And I'm just relaxing and taking it easy. And I am a bit slower than I normally am because I'm looking after my health. It's not what other people... It's not other people's body, is it? It's not other people's belongings. And I'm not running around and breaking my knee for anybody. Right? I've also got money. My mum sent me £30 in the post. I had some cash in my purse. I've got money. I'm eating. I got a small delivery order from Asda. So I've got food and I've got money. So why is somebody going into the bin store and ripping bin bags open and then putting things like I would buy on the floor? Don't stitch me up. But there's cameras in the building. There's probably cameras outside and down the streets. I mean, it's supposed to be a neighbourhood watch area, so I would imagine there's cameras all over the place. So this person that's ripping things to shreds is definitely not me. I don't put hoods over my head either. When I go downstairs, you can see my face and my hair. I'm not ashamed of myself. I walked around the field. I came off and there was some woman laughing. I remember some time back I used to go into Sainsbury's in Chatham, and every time I went in there was this older woman laughing her head off. Every time I went in, it didn't matter what time of day it was, this old middle-aged, like 60-year-old woman would start giggling and laughing every time I walked into the Sainsbury's supermarket, whether it's in the morning, afternoon, evening. And it used to like piss me off. So I was coming opposite the Co-op, and I don't really go in there very much now. The newspapers that I used to buy, the Mirror and the Daily Mail, are just full of shit. The little magazine inside the Mirror at the weekend I wouldn't give you 10 pence for it. It's crap. So I used to always go into the newsagents on a Sunday to read the Sunday newspaper. Years ago, you used to get value for money. You got things off things, vouchers, gifts. The newspaper used to be that big. You used to be able to cover yourself in it. It's all crap now. Everything's gone to pot, literally. So I'm not spending nearly £3 on a pile of shit. You know, it's full of shit, and the paper's a waste of space. It's crap. So I ain't spending my money on that shit. I can watch the news on telly. They're ripping the public off with everything. We're being ripped off left, right and centre, and I'm not paying £2 for a pile of rubbish. So I came round past the cop, and this woman cackling like an old witch. I just ignored it. Carried on walking past the Rochester Riverside office. Right, that was supposed to annoy me. That woman was supposed to make me cross, because as I was going down the alleyway past the Rochester Riverside office, this couple were coming towards me with 2 dogs, and they both, you know, younger than me, more attractive, sunglasses on. I'm just an older woman. I'm an old bag compared to 20, 30-year-olds, yeah. So I'm going towards them, they look at me, they turn their backs on me, and they run off. Now, I'm not joking. You could not make this up. So, so this cackling old what's her name was supposed to make me cross by laughing as I went past. Then this young couple comes up the alleyway. They turn round, run off, literally run off, run away from me and jump over the wall. And I wasn't cross at all. I was just walking my dog with my sunglasses on. It's street theatrics at its worst. And if it was meant to upset me, it didn't, because I carried on walking and this chap went to me, good morning, and I went, good morning. And I just carried on into my flat and walked home. I have not been cross once this weekend. I've not shouted, got upset. My mum's phoned this morning and I didn't answer the phone. She's actually phoned 10 minutes ago because they're not getting a reaction out of me. They want you to react. They want you see, they want you to be a puppet. They're a puppet that they control and they don't. So I was supposed to be cross and I wasn't. And it looked ridiculous because why were they were running away from nothing. They looked stupid. And I came home into my flat and I started on my washing up and my washing. I washed my own clothes and I've planted some red sunflower seeds in some plant pots. Now I'm going to cook my microwave burger. Wait a moment. All these idiots thinking that I've got nothing to eat, right? Bought this yesterday off of Asda. Rustler's chicken sandwich grilled chicken burger. I'm going to just put this in my microwave, guys. Just going to stick this in the microwave. One thing these idiots should also know is that I'm not afraid of rats or mice. No. When I came home into my flat, I don't know where Harry, my cat, had got it from, but I couldn't find it. I don't know where it was. I came home and I came into my kitchen and there was this grey mouse. There was this hairy grey mouse was staring at me on the floor. And I don't know if someone thought I was going to scream. Doesn't work. It used to I bought it for Harry. It used to go across the floor. The tail used to go and that. Anyway, that has been missing for months. And I came home and that was in the middle of my kitchen floor. And I think someone thought I was going to scream and be scared of a great big hairy mouse. I'm not. It's fake anyway. That's a fake mouse. Like everything else in my life, it's fake. Fake mouse right in the middle of my kitchen. So I'm just heating up my burger. I'm going to eat that. I've got a punnet of grapes. I'm going to make myself some tuna and sweet corn sandwiches, my own. I'm not going to go to the co-op and pay, what, £3 or £4 for a sandwich that's got hardly any tuna and sweet corn in it when I can make one myself, right? I'm not wasting my money anymore. And I keep getting, I mean, I must have about 50 or 60 newspapers that need throwing in the bin because I've just not read them properly. I'm gonna eat my burger, guys, with mayonnaise and a bit of relish. So I'm not hungry, I've got money, and I don't give a shit who takes the piss. No, I'm not rich. Not rich as in money, but I'm rich in the life that I've got. I live in a lovely place. Not everybody's nasty. There's some lovely people around here that not everybody's a nasty person. I've got a beautiful balcony with plants on, which in the summer you get bees and butterflies and all that, and some really, really lovely birds. I'm not rich in the fact that I haven't got any money in the bank, no. But I don't need validation from other people. I'm rich in other ways. I can sit and enjoy the sunshine and watch the nature. I don't need to go out spending money and showing off, and then coming back with bags of stuff that get thrown in the bin. And then you need to get more. You need more. You need to keep getting more and more and more. It's never enough, is it? I'm happy with what I've got. I'm happy with me. I'm happy with what I've got, and I don't need validation from other people. And I don't run away from things. Basically, I've had some trouble in my life. I haven't run off. I've met it head on, and I still go out my front door. And I walk down the street and I carry on, which I've done all my life. When I never run away from things. I don't run off. If you keep running off to different places, the problem's going to follow you everywhere. It's going to follow you if you go to another country. It's going to follow you to another country. I took a look at myself. I thought, I'm reacting in a bad way to things, and that's partly because the things I've gone through. I decided to make a change and stand back and not get all het up and angry. So I'm going to take this when I go on any form of public transport. I'm going to take the same approach. I am not going to start shouting, showing off. It can get you hurt as well. If you start showing off and bragging and being rude to people, they're going to get angry and you can possibly get hurt. So rather than react in a like shouting, I'm just going to get up and move and walk away from it. Sometimes the best reaction is no reaction at all. Just no reaction. Just, you know, when that couple ran away from me and I was just walking down the path, I just no reaction. They ran off and jumped over the wall as if they were running away from me, and I was just walking down the path not doing anything. Right? So they're making these scenarios up to try and make out I'm a nasty, aggressive person, and I'm not. Now I'm going to get off this video. I'm going to eat my burger. I have not been to the co-op. I haven't. I don't drop litter on the floor when there's a bin outside the block of flats where I live. There's a dustbin. There's no need to throw rubbish on the floor. I don't open a packet of crisps or sweets and throw it on the floor when there's a bin near me. And I'm not a nasty person. Right? So I haven't been to the co-op today. I haven't been in there for a few days. I haven't been out shopping. I've been inside my flat cleaning up and attending to my potted plants. So the best reaction is no reaction. They will get caught. And they're 30 years younger than me, these people. About 30 years younger. They're my son's age. Running away, basically, to them, I must look like an old lady. Running away from an old woman. A bit ridiculous, isn't it? See you later.